Yesterday, I go buy a sandwich. I'm buying a sandwich for breakfast, sitting down. I'm about to go. I'm waiting online to get the sandwich. I see a guy in front of me. He's like a big guy, everything, and things like that. And I see him going at it. He gets the extra long, baguette. He doesn't get the extra long baguette. And he starts telling the guy, cream cheese, and then he starts putting the eggs, and then he starts putting the, spicy olives and the fried onions and the jalapeno pepper and everything you can imagine. Like everything you can imagine, it's going higher and higher. It got to the romaine lettuce. Romaine lettuce, he says to his friend sitting there, oh bro, we can't have romaine today, man. I was like, I'm like right behind him. He's like, why? You heard what happened in the news? There was E. coli. A big thing going, epidemic going around in 11 states. People got hurt. There's 36 people that are in sick and in danger. So I'm standing there and I'm thinking like, wow. Say yishtabach haboreh. When a person knows there's something wrong with something, for example, the lettuce, they had something wrong with it, a disease or something like that, he knows how to control himself not to do it. We have to understand that every avirah is the same way. If you knew every avirah was like the Romaine Leslie called it, you wouldn't do avirah. A guy wouldn't take a chance on his life. One avirah. And that's why it says, listen to this, Shimshon HaGibor. You know Shimshon HaGibor? It says the Pesukim in Shoftim brings down, he was walking by, him and his parents. Him, his father, his mother were walking by in a place called Timnah, by a vineyard. And it says by the vineyard, it says that he walked past the vineyard, it says that he walked away, and he got attacked by a lion. He got attacked, Shimshon got attacked by a lion. And what did he do? He was able to tear him up. Like a tissue box. Bach! The lion comes to Shimshon. You know how strong Shimshon was? At the end of his life, forget about it. He was able to, you read up, you learn about Shimshon, you see how powerful he was. Him himself, he could take down the Pelishtim by himself. They didn't know what to do. Nobody could beat him up. Imagine him, he's fighting every whole army himself. Okay, they have an army. Who's going out to war? Okay, Shimshon. he goes, he beats all the Pelishtim. So what happens? It says that what? His parents didn't know that he killed the lion like that. They didn't know. So comes the Gaon of Vilna. The Gaon of Vilna says, I don't understand. He was walking with his parents. It says the Psukim say he was walking with his parents. He got to the bit, he was walking with his parents. But what does it say after? It says that his parents didn't know about the situation. How didn't they know? How didn't they know a lion's coming after them? He didn't know. How did they know? Listen to this. The Gaon says, being the fact that Shimshon was a Nazir, he did not want to take a chance to go in a vineyard. Do you hear that or no? A Nazir can't have grapes. He can't have this, he can't have that. So Shimshon said, I'm not even taking a chance to walk in the vineyard. So therefore his parents walked in the vineyard. But he said, this is the shortcut. Mommy, Daddy, you can use the shortcut. But me, I don't want to take a chance. I'll use the long cut. And he walked all the way around to prevent himself from maybe sinning. Maybe. And you see how strong he was? Rabotai, this is a great lesson for us. What's the great lesson? A person in life, has to look at the avon like mamash poison. I can't even take a chance. I can't even have it. The lettuce just touched the tomato. What happens? The guy says, no, I'm not having the tomato. But it just touched the tomato. Big deal. No, maybe there's a small piece of lettuce that went inside the tomato and this. You see that? You see how careful a person is when it comes to his health? By the avirot, the same way. A person has to look at the avon as poison. Therefore, a person has to be very careful when he watches his eyes. Sometimes a person's walking, if he would know this is poison, it's poisoning my eyes. You want to get a good vision in Shamayim to see Hashem. You don't want to get a blurry vision after 120. So be careful when a person's watching his eyes. Bezrat Hashem, Kadosh Baruch Hu realizes that you're trying, we're continuing. This is the way we look at sin. Like the E. coli, Roman lettuce, that's a big poison now in Eshamot.